What's happening, everybody? I am Jason Rosen here to give you a few buys and sells for the upcoming Week 6 DraftKings Reignmakers slate. Thanks for joining this video and for reading the accompanying article. So let's dive right into a couple of portfolio additions that I will be adding this week. A couple of things to look forward to in the future. So first, let's start off with the team out of Arizona, which granted, they have had a very difficult schedule up until this point in the season, having to play the Chiefs in week 1, the Rams, defending Super Bowl champs, a couple of other solid teams as well. So their record may not be as good as people think it should be. However, it gets much easier after this week, as they'll go up against Seattle twice, New Orleans once, Minnesota once. So a much easier 4 games than the previous 5. They'll also be getting their star wide receiver back, DeAndre Hopkins, who's been suspended for the first 6 weeks of the season. I think that'll only open things up more for Marquise Brown, as well as Kyler Murray. Lastly, on the team from Arizona, Eno Benjamin. He played fantastic in taking over for James Conner and has not seen his prices rise all that much in the marketplace, so keep an eye on that. Now, switching over to the team in New England, Ramondre Stevenson and Jacoby Myers took advantage of a couple injuries on the offensive side of the ball and were huge contributors to the dominating win there for New England last week. I think that continues here this week, as it looks like Damian Harris and Nelson Aguilar will both be out with that hamstring injury, paving the way for Stevenson and Myers to continue to improve their standing. Now, moving on to Tampa Bay, I've got 2 things to talk about. First, the defensive special teams. They are going up against a struggling Pittsburgh Steelers offense and have proven to be very good on that side of the ball this year, so I'll be looking to add players like Shaq Barrett. And lastly, with Chris Godwin coming back, also Julio Jones expected back this week, it opened up things tremendously for Leonard Fournette. I think that continues as long as those wide receivers are healthy for Tom Brady. He loves to use the check down with his running back, so Leonard Fournette, I think that performance continues here this week. I'll be looking to add him. All right, so that will do it for the Week 6 buys and a couple of sells here. Of course, make sure you check out the accompanying article with this, and check out next week. We'll be back for Week 7 of the NFL season. Good luck this week in Week 6, and we'll see you on the other side, everybody. Cheers.